Botany Manor has been one of my most highly anticipated games of the year, and it is finally here. And I'm so happy that I was given early access to check out Botany Manor and let you guys know my thoughts and if it's the perfect cozy game for this spring season. But before I get started, my name is Delaney. I love talking about video games. I've been doing live streams over here, and I'm just over here chilling in this corner of the internet. So if you want to hang out over here, grab a seat, like and subscribe to the channel. Glad to have you here, and welcome back return viewers as always. So let's get started. So first, what is Botany Manor? You're probably wondering if you haven't heard about Botany Manor, if you've been under a rock. No. So Botany Manor is a plant puzzle game where you play as Arabella Greene as she returns back to her manor, her sprawling, beautiful, I just can't get over the manor, okay, that is dedicated to botany, and also complete her first book, a herbarium dedicated to all these mysterious plants that she has collected on her travels, I've gotten from her friends. So the gameplay of Botany Manor, it kind of reminds me of similar to like a point and click type of game, but it's like you get more free reign of walking around and discovering things, being able to look at your surroundings and find different clues, from finding little scraps of newspaper, letters, or even handwritten thank you note cards that give you a clue about the plant and how best to grow it in its conditions. So as you gather these clues, you have your herbarium where you are placing each clue as it associates to the plant and the conditions that will help it to grow. Once you're able to find all of the clues, you can then deduct from the clues that you've gathered on the best way to grow the plant. For example, in the beginning of the game, you're given a plant where you need to figure out this way to grow this volcanic flower. As you gather clues around the area, you found out the best heating temperature, plant type, where is it located. Things like this are able to help you figure out what conditions to grow the plant in. You are given more access to the manor by finding different types of keys around to be able to unlock different new areas, and those things are also helpful to gaining more clues. I find the gameplay loop to be so refreshing. It's very easy to get lost in. You really want to like pick up everything and read everything and like try to retain some of the information that you've gained from the different things that you're like learning and picking up. Each puzzle was very well thought out. You can tell that there is so much attention and care put into each puzzle. If you're picking up a letter or a note or even just viewing paintings on the wall, they all give you some hint as to how to figure out the puzzle. And I found myself having a lot of like aha moments when I felt like I was stuck for a second, and I really enjoyed how the manor in itself is a character. The manor just feels very lived in. It really made me want a manor, a giant manor where I can just do all of my hobbies. Like honestly, Arabella is living the dream life. It's very expansive and way bigger than I expected, because you don't just get access to the manor, you also get access to like outside areas and gardens and things like that. And I really feel like those things added more elements to the gameplay, and even how you unlock each area and new puzzle. It doesn't feel like it's ushering you into like a new area. Like it doesn't feel streamlined. It also feels very organic with how you access different areas and also how you find these different clues. So my thoughts on Botany Manor. I found Botany Manor to actually be more than I expected. It's so well thought out. It kind of reminds me of like playing like Nancy Drew. I didn't feel like any of the puzzles like overstayed or welcome. But the other thing that I really loved about this game was the story. I was really looking forward to the story of Arabella, how the story would connect to you being a plant detective or a botanist. Even though Arabella is not seen, it's from a first person point of view of the game. You do not see Arabella, only through like maybe pictures, but I still felt like I knew Arabella. I had an understanding as to how her mind worked, how she was so determined as a botanist through little clues that were scattered about the manor, from letters written by her sister or little notes found from her friends. I really enjoyed, like, other than just you uncovering the clues for these plants, you also are uncovering these clues for Arabella. One thing that I will say, sometimes I found myself picking up a clue and placing it into the book. But I did wish there was maybe some way for you to view what you picked up inside of your herbarium without having to go back to it and look at it, because sometimes I found myself going back and turning over clues and trying to figure out how it best worked with the plants. It would sometimes be a lot of back and forth for me, and also sometimes I would pick up a plant and walk it around the manor and place it somewhere and then maybe forget where I placed it. You can always just replant something, but I usually would go back around and try to remember where I put it. So my final verdict on Botany Manor, if it is worth your time, highly recommend Botany Manor. If you couldn't tell already, with all the cozy games that we have been getting so far, mostly farming sims, I find this to be such a refreshing new cozy puzzle game. So I would say you could get 4 to 6 hours out of this, and especially with the price, I think that is such a great deal. You also can find it on Xbox Game Pass as well, and it's on Nintendo Switch and PC, and there's a demo if you want to try it out on Steam. Highly recommend it. It's such a fun time. I will say I did find myself tearing up a little bit. Those are my thoughts in my review of Botany Manor. Let me know down in the comments, are you going to be picking up Botany Manor? I hope this was helpful to anyone who's looking for a new cozy game. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day as always, and see you in the next one. Bye.